Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited today to share with you the recipe of a very famous dish, which is actually a very famous street food of New York. Even though I don't live in New York, but it used to be my favorite food when I used to live there. And now that we're not there, we really miss that. So I thought about trying to copy how they make it, and why not make it at home. So I'm gonna be sharing with you the recipe of chicken over rice. So for that you have a few steps involved, but first we're gonna start by marinating the chicken. The ingredients that we need for the chicken marination are, I have here about 3 pounds of chicken thigh boneless, and it's about 6-7 pieces. You have to use chicken thigh for this recipe. You cannot make chicken over rice with chicken breast, because chicken breast is very dry white meat and chicken thigh is very juicy. So you need to take chicken thigh for this recipe. Next, I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then I have 2 tablespoons of yogurt. I'm taking 2 tablespoons of garlic paste. I'm taking 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. The other spices that we need are salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, about half to 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 2 teaspoons of tandoori masala. You can take any brand, any tandoori masala that's available to you. Then I have 2 teaspoons of paprika powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to take all of these spices and put them in this bowl and make a nice marination for the chicken. Then we will be adding all these chicken pieces to this marinade that we made, and make sure you coat all the chicken pieces with the marinade. Chicken is all coated with the marinade that we made, and now I'm going to cover it up and I'm going to refrigerate it for as long as I can. More time you leave it in the fridge, the better. If you can leave it for 24 hours, that's perfect. If not, 2 hours is the minimum time. So I'm going to leave this in the fridge and I'll come back after a couple of hours and then we'll get started. But before we go and before we put this in the fridge, I want to show you something about the rice. All the push carts, they all use Sela rice. They don't use basmati rice, the rice that we use for biryanis. That's not used for chicken over rice. So you have to make sure you use Sela rice for this recipe. Sela parboiled. So I'm taking here 2.5 cups of Sela rice. And what's the extra step that you need to follow while using Sela rice is that you have to soak it in water for about 3 hours. So I'm gonna wash this rice, soak it in water, lukewarm water for 3 hours, and then I'll see you after a couple of hours. So after 3 hours, I'm back in my kitchen, and now we're going to start with the chicken and then we'll start with rice. First we have to put this chicken in the oven. So this is a marinated chicken, and if you see in the push carts, the gyro carts, they usually have a gyro machine in which they put the chicken or they put the lamb gyro cones. But since we don't have that at home, we're going to try and imitate that, the gyro machine, and I'll show you how. We're going to need a big size onion like this, and we'll cut it out from the middle to get a nice base. I have cut the onion horizontally, and we're going to use this as a base. So what we're going to do is this part, I'm taking a big tray And this is gonna go in my oven. I've put foil around it. I'm going to put this onion like this on it, and then we're going to put some skewers, and we're going to insert these skewers like this. So I've put about 5 skewers. So I'm gonna pierce the chicken through these skewers. And we're going to make a layer. So the first chicken layer goes down like this. All the way down, you press it. We're going to do the same thing with the other slices of the chicken thigh. So all you have to do is just keep on piercing the skewers through the chicken thigh meat, and once they're pierced, just push them down. So all the chicken pieces are now intact. I've pushed them in. You can leave it the way it is, or you can take smaller onions and insert them like this so that these skewers stay in place. You don't have to do this if you don't want to do it. I'm just doing it because I want all these pieces of chicken to stay firm. So this is now going to go in the oven. So this is what it looks like. So you have to make sure you're using a large size tray so that all the juices that this chicken is going to release, or all the marination, if it drips from here, that's okay. It can fall on a large tray. So I'm going to put this thing very carefully in the oven, and my oven is at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to leave this in the oven for about 40 minutes to 60 minutes, and we'll keep on checking it. So this is in the oven, and I'm going to let it bake for 40 minutes or so. After 40 minutes, I'm going to come and take a look at it. It could take more time depending on where you're located. So it could take from anywhere to 40 to 60 minutes. So I'm gonna put the timer on, and I'll come back and take a look at this after 40 minutes. In the meantime, we can start preparing the rice. For making the rice, we don't need a lot of ingredients. We just need the rice that we had soaked in water, the Sela rice, parboiled rice. So this has been soaked in water for about 3 hours now. So I'm going to use this after discarding all the water. I'm using 1 teaspoon of food seasoning. You can use any kind of food seasoning that's available to you. If you don't have food seasoning, you can also use chicken stock, 1 cube of the Maggi or Knorr chicken cubes. So I'm using food seasoning, 1 teaspoon, and I'm using 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using 4 green cardamoms, and I have a small onion that I have chopped into very small pieces. So let's get started with rice. Pan is preheated on medium to high, and I'm gonna add the oil. Next, I'm gonna add the cardamoms, and then I'm gonna add in the onion. We'll saute this till the onions are a little bit soft. The onion is softened now, and it's actually turning golden brown. So I'm going to add the vegetable seasoning to this, And it depends on you if you want white rice or yellow rice. I just decided that I should put some turmeric because I want to have some yellow rice. So I'm putting about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Also a little bit of salt because our vegetable seasoning already has some salt. So I'm putting a tiny bit of salt in this. Now I'm gonna add 5 cups of water and we'll let this come to a boil, and then we'll add rice to it. We're going to let this boil. We'll wait till all the water has been absorbed by the rice. When all the water has been absorbed, then we're going to turn the flame onto low and let it simmer for 10 or 15 minutes. So all the water has been absorbed from this rice and the rice is ready. I'm going to turn the heat off and I'm going to cover this with the lid. I'll let this rest for about 10-15 minutes and let this rice cook in the steam. The heat is off and the rice is cooked. So we'll go and start making the white sauce and the salad now. For the white sauce, the ingredients that we need are, I'm taking half cup of sour cream, I'm taking half cup of mayonnaise, about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder. I'm taking 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but salt is as per your taste. I'm taking here 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes, dried parsley flakes, and I'm taking 1 teaspoon of tahini sauce. This is optional. If you want, you can use it. If you don't have it, you can skip this. So all you have to do is just mix up all these ingredients. We have to give it a good mix till everything is mixed together. That's it. The sauce is going to be ready and we can fill this out in a squeezable bottle. I'm going to fill this in a bottle like this. So the white sauce is ready. For the hot sauce, I'm simply using this Sriracha hot chili sauce because I've seen the gyro push carts use this. So I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to make my own. So we have both the sauces. Next thing is the salad. I've made the salad already, and the salad is simply tomatoes, lettuce, onion, and cucumbers chopped up. That's it. Now I'm going to take out the chicken from the oven. The chicken is out of the oven and this is what it looks like. It took me about 1 hour to make this chicken in the oven, and after that 1 hour I let it broil for 5 minutes. So the chicken is cooked and you can see it looks really delicious. Now I'm going to make a plate and I'll show you how the chicken over rice or the chicken shawarma platter is gonna look like. So I'm just slicing off the chicken like how the shawarma gyro push carts do it. This is what it looks like, and this is the chicken that we will be using for the chicken over rice. So the chicken shawarma is ready. Chicken over rice, like how they do the white sauce and hot sauce, I'm gonna do that on top. You made this at home, so you can put as much as hot sauce or white sauce you want, because when you usually ask them in the push carts, they don't do it that well. So this is how it looks like, and this is the rice, this is the chicken, this is the salad, and that's all to it. I'm going to try this. It looks really yummy. The chicken is really yummy. The salad looks very appealing. It does taste exactly like the New York gyro carts chicken shawarma. It's really yummy. I love it. One more thing I wanted to mention to all those people who don't want to make the chicken over rice, you can use the same ingredients and use the Lebanese bread instead. It looks something like this. It's like a pocket pita, Lebanese style pita bread. So use this, put the chicken, the salad, and both the sauces inside. And that's it. You can make a sandwich for yourself. But over here, we are going to enjoy chicken over rice platter today. I'll see you soon, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.